The night before the battle, Vijayanagara's camp. The fires flickered in the vast Vijayanagara camp, casting long shadows over the warriors who whispered their final prayers. The rhythmic beating of war drums echoed through the air. In the heart of the camp, Rama Raya, the undefeated commander of Vijayanagara, studied his battle plans. But beyond the flickering flames, a dark conspiracy was unfolding. In a secluded tent, two Hindu generals, Gurappa Nayaka and Venkatadri Nayaka, spoke in hushed voices. They were traitors. The Muslim sultanates had tempted them with gold and power. Tonight, they would betray their own empire. Dawn of the battle. The beginning of a bloodbath. At sunrise, two colossal armies faced each other on the battlefield of Talikota. On one side, the glorious Vijayanagara Empire, with mighty war elephants clad in golden armor, elite cavalry carrying red banners, and fearless infantry ready to fight to the death. On the other, the deadly alliance of the four Muslim sultanates, Bijapur, Golconda, Bidar, and Ahmadnagar, perched on the hills, armed with cannons, swords, and a thirst for vengeance. The battle began. Rama Raya, known for his brilliant war tactics, launched a surprise attack. His war elephants crushed enemy soldiers underfoot. His cavalry slashed through enemy lines like a raging storm. Victory seemed near, but then betrayal struck. The betrayal. A knife in the back. Suddenly, Gurappa Nayaka and Venkatadri Nayaka turned against their own army. In the heat of battle, they led their troops away from the battlefield and defected to the enemy. Panic spread like wildfire. Some soldiers screamed that a curse had fallen upon them. Others threw down their weapons and fled. Rama Raya, standing in the middle of the battlefield, suddenly found himself alone. A cannonball from Golconda's artillery exploded nearby. His horse reared up, throwing him to the ground. Before he could rise, enemy soldiers surrounded him. He was dragged away, his fate sealed. A gruesome end, the doom of a king. The Muslim sultans, thirsting for revenge after years of Vijayanagara's dominance, showed no mercy. Without trial, without hesitation, they forced Rama Raya to kneel before their armies and beheaded him on the spot. His blood soaked the battlefield. The moment their leader fell, Vijayanagara's forces collapsed. The sack of Vijayanagara, a civilization reduced to ashes. With the empire defeated, the victorious sultans turned their wrath toward the grand city of Vijayanagara. For 5 months, they looted its temples, burned its palaces, and slaughtered its people. The once great city, home to 500,000 souls, was reduced to ruins. For years after, no one dared to return. Legends whispered that the ghosts of fallen soldiers haunted the ruins, their screams carried by the night wind. The curse of Talikota. Before Rama Raya died, he muttered a chilling curse. "You who bathe this land in blood shall never rule for long." Strangely, none of the victorious sultanates survived for long. Within a few decades, they too crumbled into oblivion, as if Rama Raya's curse had come true. The end of an empire, the birth of a legend. The Battle of Talikota was one of the bloodiest wars in Indian history. It shattered an empire and left a city in flames. But even today, as the wind whistles through the ruins of Vijayanagara, the locals say you can still hear the whispers of the dead.